Good morning, everyone. Dr. Victoria Skirbo here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. Today is the 8th of November. It is election day here in the States. The last day you can cast your vote. Thank you for those of you who have sent their votes in already. That was a smart thing to do. I'm going to go to, once Michael gets up, we're going to go vote together down the street. I'm excited to do it. Today is a full moon, lunar eclipse. It occurred at 6:03 this morning here on the east coast of the U.S., so the eclipse has happened. It would have happened just as the sun was rising and the moon was setting here. I kind of wish I'd set my alarm to check it out, go to the water and check it out, but I was exhausted yesterday. I worked hard and did some more like heavier things, so I just slept this morning. Full moons are points of awareness, so we're aware of something for sure. It's a time of choice. The sun and moon are both they're opposing each other, as they always do in the full moon. We have the greatest perspective. And halfway between those two planets is Saturn, which has been square the nodes practically the whole year, or most of the year so far anyway. And now Saturn sits there kind of as a judge as to two sides of an issue, the future, which is the North Node and the Moon and Uranus, all in Taurus. The moon in a mundane chart symbolizes the people, and the people have something to say. Two things I want to bring to your attention. Last night, Ona and I did a moonshine episode. It's called the Beaver Blood Moon, which is what this full moon is. You could check that out if you want. It's pretty funny. And Marianne from Revealing Light did a fantastic job on the eclipse. She put up a video for that. Help you understand it a little bit more as well. There's a lot of good information out there. And of course, there's a lot of information out there. So there's a lot of people saying a lot of things. If you don't want to watch any of it, that's fine too. Because at some point, we just have to do what we have to do and have patience and wait for the results. And these results are not going to be quick. So Mars is retrograde. There are just too many things that, too many trials that we still have to go through with this. But I think in the end, we're going to be surprised in some cases, pleased in other cases, perhaps disappointed in some cases, right? But I think in the end, it's going to work out, honestly. But I'm an optimist like that anyway. So I don't have the same sense of dread that I had during the George W. Bush after 9/11, when we started to jump into all these wars and just change the whole way we live. That was a real watershed time. I don't feel that. I feel much more optimistic with this one. So let's hope I'm right. Let's hope I'm right. So what else do I want to say? Yeah, there's so much to say about this full moon. The moon is the sun and Scorpio conjunct the south node. This is a south node eclipse. Even though the moon is at the north node, we go by the solar eclipse to determine whether it's a south node or a north node eclipse. So if the sun is by the south node, it's a south node eclipse. If the sun is by the north node, it's a north node eclipse. South node eclipse are about letting go. The thing is with fixed signs, which Scorpio, Taurus, and of course Saturn and Aquarius, all fixed. Fixed signs generally, they're not adaptable generally, and usually there has to be a break in order for a change. And so we can feel that break, we can feel that snap, we can feel the release, and there's a great release of energy. So keep your lights on, so to speak, your metaphorical lights. Hold the space for those who are out there, the poll workers who are really facing quite a challenge. The people who work for us, the people in our government, the people in our states who are working for our benefit to make our lives work, even though sometimes they seem to like just get in the way. But that's another story for another day. Bureaucracy is no fun, but organized government is something we all need. So, all right, guys, have yourself a wonderful, wonderful day. Stay safe. Turn the light on. Reduce your stress. You don't need any more than what's coming out at you when you turn on the TV or the computer or you listen to the radio. There's a lot of voices out there. More important than voice is heart. So put your heart out there. And we'll see you again tomorrow and see what other amazing things have occurred since today. All right, guys, the kitty's around. I think you saw Charlie, right? No, I let him out and now they disappeared. So it's 45 this morning, which doesn't sound like it's all that cold for November, because honestly, it's not really all that cold for November. But yesterday it was like 75, so it feels pretty damn cold. All right, see you tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be, I don't know, a bit warmer or the same. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about these warm falls. I kind of like the coolness of the fall, but I don't like those 30 degree dips and rises, and it's just too much for my old body. This old gal. Take care, everyone. Namaste.